Alright guys, so I just did a little quick toilet repair. Had the fucking camera in the wrong setting. I mean, it was really quick. Dumbass. Anyways, I'm heading to another job now. I gotta go to this place. This guy's got this stub out here coming out of the house. That's the washing machine. It was tied into that cap down there on the bottom. I'm thinking they probably just had a 90 going in there. If it were a Santee with a Studevent, it probably would have worked good. But I'm gonna stick my camera in that, pull that cap off. Hopefully they didn't glue it. If they were smart, they didn't. Anyways, I'm gonna go over here now. It's only 6 minutes from where I am, and we'll see what's happening. Let's get it done. Alright guys, so I just turned onto this street, and I do this all the time. Mikey Pipes is always preaching it, which makes a lot of sense. Be aware of your surroundings. Kind of I look at what's going on the street. Right there, that's a vacuum assist tank. It's got a big ass pump in it. The other thing that I can see is that candy cane right there, that 4-inch pipe coming up out of the ground with the, that lets me know that this whole street, man, is on this vacuum assist sewer system. So you want to look at the road, see if they cut ditches across the road, you know, all kinds of stuff. You want to be paying attention, backflows. So this guy, let's see how far down he is. This is an older street. You can see the backflows are all fucking beat up. Yeah. So they're on city water.
Your destination is on the right.
Right here. Here we go, Jackson. It's a little house, man. Looks like they converted the garage into part of the house. So let's go see what we can find, guys. Alright guys, so this is the candy cane. This is the sewer for this house. We call these candy canes. It's a vent to prevent, it allows air to go into this vacuum assist system so that it doesn't suck every trap in the house dry. This is the neighbors. They painted theirs green. There should be a tank out here somewhere. It's just got a float in it. Actually, it's across the street. Just got a mercury float in it, and it'll kick on every time the tank fills up. Sarasota County vacuum sewer. Okay, if you open this up, you'd see a big ass pump in there, and when it kicks down, it pumps real fast. That's how they do it. That's how they're doing it down here. It's gonna be a maintenance nightmare. Eventually those pumps are gonna shit the bed and they're everywhere. So this is what we got. This is the wash machine, and this cap right here. Oh wow, yeah, see, they cut it out. I just want to see if I run a cable through there, can we hear it in that candy cane over there. It's pointed in that direction. It looks like this may have been dug up at one point. So that's my first thing. If that's the case, I need to look at what they did inside. I'm not sure this guy's here. The dog's barking like hell, but he's Nobody's come to the door yet. He said he works at home, so he'd be in a meeting. Alright, let me get some stuff. Alright guys, so I ran water through this. It appears to go down a little slow. It definitely backed up, so I'm going to run the this guy's not answering the door. I don't know what's up, so I'll put a sanitary tee on this with a Studevent on top of it, and that's it. I don't know what's going on inside the house. If they even put a trap on it, maybe that's why they disconnected it. They were getting sewer gas, who knows, but it would be helpful if somebody were here. Anyways, I can't get power. I'm gonna have to probably borrow it from the neighbor. I need to run my Super V through that. I've got 25 feet of cable, and that'll get me into that 4-inch main. So we'll see. Trying to find power. Oh, here we go. All right, I'm in business, man. Yeah. Hopefully this fucking power works. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what's cooking here, guys. They've been at the damn thing just stopped up and they disconnected it. There we go. That stopped right there, so I'll get the water. Yeah. Might just run out into the fucking yard for all I know. 25 feet out, guys. And I ain't getting nothing. But my feet soaked. Nice. Sometimes you gotta get wet, guys. Actually feels good on my toes. These gloves are really not made for sewer equipment. Going down, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing that. That's it, guys. 25 feet out and the fucking thing stops, but I'm out of cable. Go figure. I'm gonna see if I can blow this bitch out with a hose. Yeah. I wish this dog would shut the fuck up. He's starting to fucking bother me. Some hair on it. Something happened. Oh yeah. This shit might just go straight out into the fucking yard. Alright guys, so I'm going with the handy dandy probe rod.
Hey Tom.
How's it going, man?
Oh good, how are you? Sorry I wasn't here, I was over at the gym.
Okay. I just trying to find out where this thing goes. I ran 25 feet of cable.
Okay.
And so there's 25 feet of pipe. That's it. That's it. That's it.
I'm gonna go let the dogs out, but if you need me, just
All right.
I'll open up that door so you can holler at me if you need me.
Yeah. Get a. I got it over to here, guys. I'm following it. Still got pipe right here. It's very shallow, just below grade. See if I can pick it up on this other side over here. The old saying was dig a little, probe a lot. That's something. That's a hard. That sounds wet. Let me get a shovel, guys. See what we got. I can tie right onto that riser if I have to. Fucking Ricky Retardo put this shit in, it appears. So it comes off on an angle heading towards that clean out or that air admittance tee. Then it changes direction over here. And it's right here under my feet. Literally an inch below the ground. My guess is there's like a little catch basin here somewhere. And a spillway, you know. I gotta dig that up. See what the fuck's going on here. Now it's going back the other fucking way. Motherfucker was on drugs, whoever put this in. I don't know if they drilled holes all the way through this pipe, thinking it was gonna drain. Fucking retarded. I gotta get some spray paint. Alright guys, so this pipe, I'm recording, man. I have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
They've got this pipe zigzagging all the way through this property, through the front. I don't know if they drilled holes in the bottom of that pipe, hoping it was gonna water the lawn. But expose the pipe first so we know where we're going. Yeah, see? It takes off on a weird angle. And then it comes out this way, goes that way, this way, that way, this way. It's crazy. Just dig that deep from here right to there.
Okay.
I'll go get a 4x2 sanitary tee, and that'll be the end of it.
All right.
We'll tie into that. Try to get that whole pipe exposed, all
Okay.
right?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, guys, I gotta go get 4x2 sanitary tee. I know I don't have one of them on my truck, so let's see. All right, guys. So I recruited the young buck to do some digging on his own fucking house, because I just don't do it no more. It's bad enough trying to fucking probe around trying to find a line that's fucking zigzagged. It's gotta have fucking 20-45s in it, going all over the fucking front lawn. Anyways, I'm gonna put a piece of 2-inch in there. It's not very deep. I'm gonna get a stick of Schedule 40. I'll heat that motherfucker up if I can't get the bends to work. And I'm just gonna put a sanitary tee in there on that fucking riser for that candy cane. And just surprised that it's the way it is, you know? Not really. So anyways, there's a Ferguson about 2 miles from here. I'm gonna run over there and pick up I don't stock 4-inch fittings on my truck. Try to stay away from that. So I'm gonna pick up a 4.2 sanitary tee and get his washing machine draining again. I got the fittings to tie that drain back together up at the house, but everything's crooked. The pipe coming out of the walls got way too much pitch. Just a mess, you know. People do shit themselves, and then they look to you to finish it, get it right. It's kind of hard, but I'll do it. He's gonna pay me. I'm soaking wet. My toes are all fucking curled up and stanky. No, they don't stink. At least it's washing machine gray water, you know. So we'll get him taken care of, but it's gonna be another couple hours. He's gonna get a nice little bill for this one, and then he's gonna have to redo the fucking landscaping in his front yard. So all in a day's work, y'all. All in a day's work. Guys, I just went to Ferguson. Now granted, I don't do business with them. I haven't. They're on the other side of town from where I am. But I bought a 4x2 sanitary tee, 20 feet of Schedule 40 2-inch pipe. $59 fucking dollars, man. I said, how much is the fucking sanitary tee? He said, $38. I was like, wow, dude. You know, I used to pay $10 for a fucking 2-way clean out, 4-inch 2-way clean out. This shit just shocks me. I did plumbing back when shit was, you know, reasonable. That's just how fucking outrageous. Fucking thing ain't worth that. But what are you gonna do? I gotta pass it on to the customer, man. Unfortunately for him, but we'll get him fixed up. We'll get that washing machine draining like a champ, and go to the next one. I got a lady who's waiting for me because she's gonna take a dump and her toilet's stopped up. And I said, well, do what I do, baby. Get yourself a fucking bucket. You're gonna end up with some purple butt cheeks and a deep ass ring around your ass, depending on how heavy you are. But just do it, man. Shit in the bucket or shit in your pants. Fuck it. You gotta go, man. You gotta go, you gotta fucking go. So some people may question why I talk about shit so much. I'm a plumber. I'm a plumber, man. That's why. That shit's my bread and butter. Guys, I left this poor bastard with a fucking axe and 2 shovels. And it looks like he got it done, man. Yeah. Let's go see what he did. See if this motherfucker is gonna work. How you feeling, man? You ready to be a plumber?
Hell no.
Look at that. Fucking
I'm a house guy.
grave digger, plumber. What the hell's the difference, you know?
How'd I do?
You did great.
All right.
I don't know what all of that. That must be a combo. That pipe must continue that way, correct?
This one?
Yeah, that big 4-inch. I don't know why they do that like that.
It looks like it just turns.
Yeah, but there should be another piece on the other side going back towards the back of the house.
Oh, really?
I would think, anyways. But I've been wrong before. Anything's possible here. You're correct.
At this property.
Don't feel like you got a bad deal. I just like the fact that we're gonna tie on to that because it's gonna wash that fitting. If that sewer ever backed up, that thing's there to prevent your house from all the traps from getting sucked dry, and when that vacuum assist sewer kicks on. You know you have vacuum assist sewer, correct?
No.
All right, across the street is a tank with a big ass pump in it.
Okay.
And when it fills up, the pump kicks on. The pump kicks on and empties that tank. It creates such a suction that if you didn't have this open, this thing is a vent.
Okay.
When you put that cap back on it, it lets air in instead of it sucking all the traps in your house dry.
Gotcha.
So what we're gonna do is just make sure that this pipe continues, which it does. Beautiful. Woo.
Well, at least we got some sort of shade over in this area.
Yep.
Lots of trees.
Uncle now, huh?
That's right. He's a funny kid. My dogs want to come out and help you dig.
What kind of dog is it?
2 German short-haired pointers.
Uh-huh.
So they're as dog as they get. Wild. In the
I got
mud.
2 long-haired German shepherds.
Nice.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do, my friend. You want to run that, just pop that hose on for 2 seconds. It's already in there, just turn it on. There you go, we got it. That's what we're looking for. Okie doker. Turn it off, man.
Oh.
That in plumbing terms means shut it off.
I am a I'm a servant, so I will go until someone tells me.
You're smarter than I am. What kind of job? What do you do for work, brother?
So right now I'm in EMT school and I got fire school in the spring, so I'm trying to be paramedic. Nice. Yeah, but I got a remote sales job now, so I didn't work from home. I've been doing that for a while.
My brother-in-law was a fireman up in Providence.
Very nice.
Yeah, they used to have the training facility on Buckland. They had this big tower, and the guys were doing all kinds of crazy shit, jumping out of it.
Yeah, back in the day it was probably a little bit more Wild Wild West.
Yeah, it was, man.
A lot more rules and regulations and shit now.
Yeah, OSHA. No, just let them burn. What the hell? Hang on, let me get a couple of fittings here. A 16th.
Yeah, my fiance's from.
Alright guys, so I've tied on to the 2-inch pipe that was zigzagging through the fucking yard. I used 2/16, and that's gonna get me pointed over to that vent. And the good thing, I think it's a good thing, because when I looked in that vent, when I took the top of it off the candy cane, the damn thing was full of shit in the bottom. So it doesn't get washed here, and it looks like it's got backfall on it. So I don't think this is an issue, man. Putting this sanitary tea on here, it's going to wash that, and it is what it is. The washing machine's going to drain, y'all. Johnny down in the ditch again. Guys, what's the makeup on it on 4-inch? Boy, look at that. I did this on purpose, so if somebody hits it with a lawnmower, it just pops off. It doesn't destroy the sweep, you know? Johnny's always thinking. I have to get a fucking tape measure at some point in here. Boy, I really needed a street. They didn't have one. That son of a bitch is almost out of the ground. Sweep there and a 45 there to get into this deeper ground. .45 and a sweep coming up. All right, guys, so I've got this thing pushed together here. I really need a 4x2 street sanitary tee. You can see it's working fine. Got a little bit of backfall here. It's just gray water. I don't think it'll ever be an issue of backing up. The good thing is it's going to keep this sweep clean, the vent. Hear that? That was the pump. The pump kicking on across the street because of this water running. Anyways, this is in. I'm going to bury it up to about halfway here just to keep it from moving. I didn't glue this. This shit will all come apart. I'll get the street fitting. I'll pull that piece of pipe out of that sweep and throw the street fitting in there, and we should be good. If I can't get a street, I'll get a street sweep or street 90 4-inch, and that'll do the same thing. It'll get this thing down just below grade. That's why I went with Schedule 40 pipe. It's not the best, but it is what it is, guys. So what I'm gonna do over here is up at the house, tie this thing in. I don't think there's a vent on this inside. I think somebody just added a washing machine, probably just a trap in there. I'm gonna put this sanitary tee on. All right, guys, so I've got to, whoever cut this off, they cut it off too close. I don't have my 2-inch bit for getting them out, so I'm gonna have to use this I'm gonna have to use my heat gun and pull this thing out the old way, which is fine. It shouldn't take long. Then I'm gonna put this sanitary tee here with a Studer vent up about this high to use it as a clean out in the event it gets backed up. The other thing is, I'm not gonna glue that riser into the top of the sanitary tee, the street sand tee out there, and I'd be able to, if for whatever reason, if this thing backed up because of the backfall situation, I can tell that this pipe's holding water right here, and it's damn near level out there. So I don't know what they ran over here. I can only be accountable for what I put in the ground, but we'll get it back together and I'll show you what it looks like. So I put a cut in this pipe with my mini hacksaw. I always use a little screwdriver like this. Most likely they didn't use any primer or anything, so probably gonna be easy as shit to come out, be my guess. That's all she wrote, guys. Like I said, it wasn't because of, if that shit was primed, it wouldn't have come out that easy. But thank God they didn't use primer. That's all I can say. Look at this. Don't even come up next to the fucking, Jesus. It don't even come up straight next to the pipe, man. That'll work. I gotta do something there. Something. This shit gonna be like that? Hell no. God, this fucking shit's a mess, guys. Oh, that's upside down, boys. Let me see if I can, I'm gonna get some streets. Damn, I'm almost out of fucking primer, y'all. This ain't good. The fucking primer police be on my ass. I don't know what the fuck happened to do the best you can, guys. That's all. Shit's all fucked up. I need to glue this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. So we'll go like so. Push that in there. Oh man, that son of a bitch is way too short, man. That's perfect, but it's perfect, but it's not. I ain't gonna be winning no awards for fucking prettiness on this one, guys. Unfortunately. Yeah. Just gonna have to paint that the color of the house, y'all. What happened on my first fucking measurement is this is not a fucking DWV fitting, which I just measured to the top of it and used 3/4 of an inch. It's a fucking pressure fitting, and it's got an 1.5 inch fucking deep socket in it, so I fucked up. Yes, I did. Out. Christ, man. So I'm gonna put that there. Fucking coupling with a bushing and this will act as a clean out. Studer vent. And it should drain good, man. Hopefully we're gonna fill that washing machine up, run a load, and everything will be good at that point. So let me get my I need to get a coupling and a bushing and a piece of 1.5 inch. All right, guys, that's it, man. She's all done. I'm gonna go ahead and fire this thing up. It was a total mess. Everything that whoever put it in, nothing was right. So you do the best you can, and I know it's gonna work. So I'm gonna have him fill up this washing machine and dump it. All right, guys, so I need to get this thing down just a tad more. I can't get a 4x2 street santee, but I can get a 4-inch street 90, and that's what is down there just a 4-inch 90. As a matter of fact, I got one right here. I've got one right here, but I don't want to pull this apart because I don't have another one to replace it with. So I just need to go pick up a 4-inch street 90, take that piece out, put